from what we're seeing in the stats, prices are going up. As a seller, the sooner you get your house on the market, the better.
I am Leroy Warden, host and RE/MAX Realtor.
And I'm Cheryl Stevens of RE/MAX Real Estate as well.
The Real Estate Association of Edmonton has released their stats, and they said that the average price of a single family home this month is $465,000. Compared to last month, it was at $458,000, which is an increase of about $7,000 over the last month.
True, and actually condos as well have gone up. So condos are actually at $242,000, which is an increase from last month, about $13,000.
Cheryl, and the duplexes. The average price of a duplex currently is $358,000. Compared to last month, it's at $348,000. So home buyers out there, they should take note because everything is in a gradual increase. And I don't think anyone saves money at that rate.
Days on the market are actually down. So it's taking less time to sell right now, whichever product you have compared to last month. So, your average single family home is now selling in about 28 days. Condos are at 48 and duplexes are actually at 32. So everything's just down that little bit from last month.
Not everything is coming down because the inventory compared to last month has increased from approximately 7,000 homes on the market to about just shy of 7,600 homes currently being on the market.
And again, with more inventory means more people are coming to the marketplace. And I think that's why we need to remind people why it's so important that they actually get pre-approved.
Absolutely. And one of the key reasons, especially for a home buyer, is that it helps them set their budget. And in this market, it's extremely busy out there where we're seeing multiple offers or homes selling rather quickly. And it will help by setting a budget so that the way the homes you look at are well within your price range and gives you a little bit of room possibly to negotiate upwards within your qualified price.
Yeah, and Leroy, I know you've actually taught me about getting a written pre-approval. And I know that's actually helped me in the last couple multiple offers where the sellers have actually asked, do you have a written pre-approval? Because I think it too gives them that confidence going, okay, you said you can pay me this, but can you really?
Absolutely. And another strategy that would help a home buyer that has a written pre-approval is that they could get their conditions removed even faster. So when you're out there and you're competing and you're able to remove your conditions in 3 days or 5 days, compared to someone who hasn't even done a pre-approval where they need up to 10 days or even more to get all their papers in order, submit it to the bank, and have the bank do what they need to do in order to have their deal qualified. So the seller will choose the offer with the shorter time over the one that would take much longer to know whether or not their home is sold.
So true. And then speaking of sellers, I know one thing that sellers don't always think about getting pre-approved, or we don't talk about it enough because it's always relating to the buyer, but the sellers too, I think it's really important for them to get pre-approved to know, can they actually buy first before selling? Because so many times those sellers want to upgrade their home. And the thing is that if a lot of them are scared because they think, well, if I sell my home, what if I can't find something I like? So by getting that pre-approval, I think it's so important that they can actually possibly buy first, know exactly what they're buying, and then they can deal with the sale.
And honestly, a seller should be careful, not because they qualify to buy their first home, that they would qualify to buy the next home, because their income has changed, they've changed jobs, their credit may have changed. There's a number of factors that are involved in the bank lending money to someone. And one of the criteria isn't the fact that they already own a home. So a seller should absolutely get a written pre-approval to know that they actually even qualify. before they sell their property.
Again, a lot of people will structure their actual income with their business that they run. Again, not realizing that it may not help them the best the way they structure their income with their business about them getting pre-approved.
Bottom line, Cheryl, we have to encourage everyone out there in this market to go out and get a written pre-approval. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree fully.